Hey everybody, it is time to start my Ironman playthrough of this game. Check it out. I've finally got my mod list all figured out. I've decided what I want to use for the Ironman playthrough, and everything is working very well. I'm also using the multi-save slot mod so that I can have 5 separate save slots to play games through. Just in case that anything happens to one, I can load up the other. I think there's even a way that I can copy the files or duplicate the files so that I'll have a backup of a specific one, and I can't remember exactly. I'll look into that a little bit further, but I wanted to have this so that I could do different things going forward into the game at the same time without having to make full backups and then restore them, deleting whatever I currently have with just the one game, because that's how the vanilla game plays. So now that I've got everything figured out, I've got my mods all set up the way that I want them to be, this is how I'm going to move forward with the game. And I'm going to use this one right here. If I can go to new game, you'll see that I get the normal startup sequence, and then it'll let me choose which slot that I want to use also. And for this playthrough, I'm going to swap seasons between summer and winter each time I die. So Ironman selected, and then I'm going to start on summer. If I die, I'll switch to winter, blah, blah, blah. We'll go back and forth. And then that's how we'll run that. And then eventually, in one of the next builds of the game, early access, we'll get dynamic seasons, so it'll go from summer to autumn to winter and then to spring. 365 dynamic season cycle. 365 day dynamic season cycle. I kind of left a word out there. And then also the day and night cycle as well. But that's going to be pretty normal because we've had that since the launch. So yes, it's time to enter the road, and I'll hit this one right here. Let's see here. First, Ironman. There we go. Start. Now, we have seen this before. I'm going to skip the intro and appear here. Ooh, I started on the school, out in the field. Nothing to start with. So I need to just desperately try to survive. The whole point of Ironman is that it is the hardest mode to play in the game. Also, one of my mods is already messed up because it's just been like this since I updated the mod loader, I think. I'm not sure. I always have to go into Focus Eye, reset the camera zoom keybind, and then transition in or out of an area to actually get it to function. And I'm already being shot at. Oh no! Broken bone. That's bad. He spotted me from far off. If you're curious at all about what mods I use, I have a live list that I keep maintained of all the mods that I do use. It's on a Notion page, and I keep it in the description of these videos. You can see that there. It's also on my Discord server. There are a lot of places you can find that list, but it's got all the mods that I use. Eventually I'm going to be putting some like configurations that I use too, and whatever other information I decide to add to it. There could be so much, especially as the builds get farther along. Things are going to change so much that I'll inevitably find a lot to add. Now, I'm probably going to die already, because with a broken bone, I am constantly losing health. And unless I find something to save myself in the next, I don't know, minute, then I am doomed. So the only option I have is to go around and, oh yeah, well there's a pistol and some painkillers. And a rifle. I can at the very least use the painkillers to recover some health. Not much. 43, that doubles what I had just about. And then I can equip these things. What? I didn't mean to do that. That wasted time. I didn't need to do that. And try to do this. Ooh, check out the flashlight that somebody's using. That's also because of a mod. I have a mod that has the bots using flashlights and night vision goggles. They often have attachments on their weapons, all that good stuff. The mod's really, I mean, like for an early access game to have like this many functional mods, it's really cool. Because the vanilla game itself is still pretty early on in its progression. And it's not very much different from the final demo that we had. What's in here? Yeah, okay. Alright, well, you know. Let's see. Can I at least check if, oh yeah, it does have... Oh shoot, my keybind. My check ammo keybind is not functional, I guess, within this profile? Does that, like, reset my settings, too, when I switch a profile? Oh, nothing. Uh-oh. I might be boned already. This is totally how it can go every single time. Wow, got some more painkillers. And it's got 2 uses in that one. That's because of the Muse mod, which gives, many items multiple uses. Okay, am I safe enough to make it through here? I feel like I'm hearing footsteps. Doctor's not here because I haven't unlocked him yet. Because the days haven't progressed enough yet. I think it always starts on day 1, right? Yeah. Maybe there's a chance that you could start on like a different day in the future or something. I don't know. Can't get into the classroom. I don't have the key yet. Because I'm not good enough friends with the doctor who doesn't exist yet. Now I just have to see if I'm gonna even make it very far. You know, maybe my best option now, because I wasn't able to find anything to save myself here, would just be to go to the, to the village. Yeah. I don't really have any ammunition to use. This is a problem for me. Where's that guy? Is he up, down, or out? Or is he in that room over there at the end of the hall? That might be where he is. Oh yeah, he's over at the end. Run away! So my plan... Oh my god. My plan was to start up the run and just immediately run out to Vostok. At least to try and get as far as I could. Because at the beginning of an Ironman run, you got nothing to lose, you know? Just run for it. If you die, you die. And then if you make it into Vostok and you've got, like, opportunities to get high-end loot and stuff like that, then you might as well take it. Oh my god. It's really dangerous because you don't have anything. And at least with the easier difficulty, you can start with like a random kit or even a little deliberate kit. But with Ironman, you just got nothing. You're thrown into the fray, you gotta survive. That's all there is to it. And I'm down to 34 health and I didn't find anything in these little houses to help me, which I was hoping I would. I see that hydration is really low. I can't jump as high because my bones are broken. Can't run very fast because my bones are broken. It's all bad because bones are broken. If you've ever had a broken bone, maybe you know what I mean. Oh no. Yep. Yep. He probably can't even see me all that well. He's just taking pot shots in the dark. Trying to get me. But now I'm down to 25 health. 24 now. It's pretty hopeless. Oh god, yep. That's it. I'm not gonna survive. One run down. I'm already gonna be switching to winter. The tough part about winter is that you have to manage your temperature and even the temperature of your food items because your stuff, your provisions that you have can freeze. And also being that uncomfortable works against your mental health, so you pretty much have to... Oh, wow, okay. I got totally wrecked. All save files deleted. That's what you're gonna see if you die in Ironman mode, or also if you die in Vostok, because it's a permadeath zone. Nothing to do but restart. Now we'll start in winter, enter the road. And we'll start in the new file. As you can see, it's totally erased. So this is my second Ironman. And start. So this is potentially more dangerous because, like I was just talking about, the temperature is going to be low. And I could start out in the world without any matches. Obviously without any matches, but hey, I'm on the highway. I start right outside of Kala Market. This could be good for me. Oh crap, there's somebody already there. So I do think that with the mods that I'm using, one of which influences the bot count and the bot behavior, it is actually going to be more difficult. Because, close that. There's going to be more bots and they're going to be more active generally than they would be in the vanilla version of the game. And, oh, I got the watch. Nice. And that'll just work against me because in the vanilla game, the maps can be relatively sparse at times. There just isn't a whole lot going on. There aren't very many bots doing very many things at all for a little while. Certainly not all at once. Is he already coming in here? Because I don't really want that to happen. Okay, so I've only got the cap equipped, which gives me a meager +2 to installation. And I'm going to need much more than that. I need at least 50 to make any meaningful difference against the cold, which means I have to do that. So, as you can see at the top, I actually have this little UI now. It's got a compass and a little readout and stuff like that, which is because of the mod that I'm using that puts this tactical watch. And I'm pretty sure Romero made that mod. But if you equip it, you get all that cool information. This is actually the first time I'm seeing it because oh geez, I installed it today. Ow. Yeah, it's a really, really big problem. It is a problem for me. What? What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Whoa, hold on a second. I'm stuck. That was weird. I got stuck on nothing. That wasn't cool at all. God. Well, I got chased out of the Kala Market really quickly. We need to be really watchful. This is like the scary part, you know? Like playing Road to Vostok just normally as it is, under vanilla conditions, outside of Ironman mode, it's pretty manageable. But like this, it can be pretty tough. And I actually haven't played Ironman in a while. Like, it's been a long time since I obviously was like recording my videos without the multi-save slot. I wasn't able to have multiple saves. So I just used the one that I was using. Which is also why my mods got all messed up, because like I installed and uninstalled so many mods. And I was dealing with so many configurations and stuff that it eventually just got all messy. And some lingering configurations would mess with like new versions of mods or like separate mods altogether and stuff, and it was just a problem. Just wasn't working well. So if I alright, you know what? Let me use the bandage to give myself some more headroom, and then also the cold medicine. Body temp is at 51. I have to find stuff. I've got to find stuff. There's that guy. Okay, it's gonna take 5 energy, 10 hydration. Would it be better to just go back to the market and try again? Hoping that the soldier who was in there or the guard that was in there has left now? As opposed to just leaving and showing up in the village with new conditions? I'm kind of compelled to go back to the market, because what if I'm right? What if it would actually be better to do this? Whoops. I can see my body temperature icon on the bottom right, which is something I don't normally see. Just gotta survive. If I get around to the other side of this, I can try to loot the trailer as well. What's he got? Matches! Yep, I need those. You know what? I will use whatever skill books I find to increase my my skills. Because that seems good. That seems immersive. Like, you find a book, if you find a nice quiet place to read it, you can learn from it and maybe improve your situation a bit, even in a place like this. Conditions like these. Oh, windbreaker, windbreaker. Actually, I need all that stuff. Give me that. Equip that. Oh my god. Oh no. Hold on a second. My bad, my bad, my bad. That is actually the cheap menu. You can use the free cam for, like, doing cool video recording stuff. I do not need to do that. Toggle no clip. We're gonna put this, like, way over here so that I do not accidentally do that again. That scared the crap out of me. Even though I installed that mod myself. How much is this? Plus 20, plus 15, yeah. Okay, hey, I got a splint. Sure could have used that the last time, huh? There's some lumber. Nothing. I've got to check everything everywhere to try and get stuff. Because I have to equip myself for the winter. I need clothes. I need more matches. I need all the matches. I need guns. I need ammunition. I need provisions. I need to heal myself. My provisions are actually going to be way less useful if they're out in the cold for too long, because they'll be all frozen and I can't consume them. Oh, no, 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 no. I thought I heard footsteps. Leave me alone, sir. Leave me alone, please. I'm just a guy. I'm not a problem. I'm not a threat to you right now. What all can I find? Should I take everything that I find? Yes, probably. Because I need trading leverage. Of course, I started out here. The only trader that's available right now is the generalist back in the village. So I do... Oh. I do need to go there. Am I about to get trapped in here with this guy? Because I don't... Oh, crap. He's, like, running to get some distance. Yeah. Do I not have another way out of here? I don't, do I? I don't. I have to use Cat's Pass mod to jump through the window and get out. Alright, you know what? I did it. I came back, I looted some things, and he was still there, so it's time to go. Crucially, I have to get to a place where I can warm myself up with a fire. Do I remember any fires here on the highway map? I don't remember any locations of the barrels that I can light. Maybe there's one at the campsite, which is over there, I think, in the far... that direction corner of the map, southwest. But, we'll find out. I think for now, I should go to the village and just cut my losses here, which really isn't so bad. I did manage to find some stuff. I haven't armed myself or anything, but I have some things that I can use. The matches are really important. You know what? Drink... Oh, it's frozen. You see that little icon and it says frozen right there? Yeah. Oh, but the cat food isn't frozen. That's nice. Yeah, let me just hurry up and make this journey real fast. What am I at? 18 hydration, body temp is at 1, so I'm about to start experiencing the wonderful effects of frostbite. Which, yeah, there it is. He's so cold. I'm gonna be losing health gradually now as a result of that. Which is awesome. Alright, there are a few, there's like a handful of barrels that I can light here in the village map. One of which being at the campsite that's in the corner. Is it in... It's over here. Right? No, I might get to another one before I reach that anyways. No, there's like 2 campsites out on the... There it is. You see that? See the tent? Okay, okay. At the very least, I can now do this. Light. Hey! I'll take that. There is no ammunition in the magazine. Anything on the ground? No. Okay, now my drink is unfrozen. Let's drink the juice. Bring my hydration up. My body temperature is rising. Thank goodness. Oh, no. Come on, man. I'm just trying to warm up. You see him over there? Dang. So, that mod that I mentioned, that influences AI... Oh, please get in there. Thank you. Actually adds... Good lord. Each of the bot types to each of the maps. So, we've got bandits, guards, and soldiers out here. Whereas in the vanilla game... Ah. Oh, wow, there's an abundance of fishing vests over here. Does that actually insulate me at all? +4. I've got a score of 27 insulation right now. But yeah, the vanilla game only has one bot type per map. So in the village, in Area 05, there's another watch. You see that? Pick it up. In Area 05, you would only ever encounter bandits. And then on the in the border zone, the minefield, you would only ever encounter guards, and then in Vostok, you would only ever encounter soldiers in the military. So that's all gone now. We've got everybody everywhere, and that's what makes it dangerous. They also have infighting, so they'll fire at each other and have all-out firefights. I already have the cap. What are these worth anyway? Just 100. Not much. Man, there's like never anything in the fireplace. I have to get over to the generalist to start making trading progress. Ah, no. Nope. No! No! No, please. No, stop. They also have their AI modified so that they will spend a lot of time firing at your last known position. I'll take that. They do suppressing fire, they move around a bit more tactically. It's not perfect, and there are, some problems. But it's much more involved than it was in, straight vanilla, stop. Yeah, I should have picked a better direction than that. That's my fault. Fortunately, I found some painkillers, and there were also some pants in there too, but I want to take a moment to consume my painkiller. 64. Can I, like, combine these? No. Go ahead and heal that. And then equip the gloves and equip the... Didn't I just find... Did I not just find jeans? Did I not pick them up? Was I, like, startled or something? Aha! There we go. Got the gloves. He's approaching. I can hear his footsteps. Man, it's terrifying just having to run away. I'm so helpless. He's inside. Gotta get a move on. There's also gonna be more, I think. Oh god. I think there's gonna be more bots that are active at one time as well. I can check that setting. Crap, there's somebody over there too. Ah! Dude? Oh no, close that door. Close that door. Anything. Come on, I get so lucky sometimes. Nothing at all today. Coffee. Give me the coffee. Coffee filter. Sorry, give me the coffee filter. I'll take that. I hate how the matches don't just stack and combine naturally. That's really frustrating. Oh crap. Where? Ah, what the hell? In my headphones, it sounded like he was out in front of me, so on the side of the house. That was terrible. Okay, I'm close to the generalist. Dude, no, no. No. Oh. Come on. No. Now I am the hunted. Listen, I hate to phrase it this way, but I'm usually the one in your guys' position. Now I have frostbite. Now I have frostbite. Isn't that great? Ah! Okay, okay. I made it to the generalist. What have you got for me, man? Do I have any of your task items just yet? I need cigarettes and matches for that. Coffee filter, I need the coffee still. The wipes, no, I don't have any of that stuff. None of that stuff, none of that stuff, none of that stuff, no. Nope, I didn't even find any toilet paper. Alright, show me your supply. Got some of these things. My juice is frozen, as usual. Body temperature is at 0. Can I get ammunition? That would be wonderful if I could get some of that stuff. Do I? Yeah, you're not gonna have a magazine for that. Okay, so you know what? If I put all this stuff up for trade, I can. How much is this worth? 500? Yeah. How much is that worth? 2,000. Dude, you know what? That's a big help. I could get no, because there's no ammunition for it. I guess my best bet right now is just to get the 45, because that's all that he's got, and then eventually I can find 9mm for the PM5K. But my problem right now is actually tax, which of course is at 100% at the moment. So if I get, does it come with a magazine? Because obviously I'm going to need a magazine, but no, it's a G7 magazine. Dang, dang, dang. If there's no magazine, then I won't be able to help myself at all. It does say 0 + 0, so maybe that does mean... Well, I can afford it. I can easily afford it. So I guess for now, I just get myself some stuff that I can use. I'll get that in case for like one of the rifles that I find, so that, you know what, maybe... Boots. Give me boots. Give me winter jacket, because that does 40 for my insulation, and that's super important. Okay, hang on a second. Let's bring this down some to level the playing field here with my trading. So let's do that. I equip this, I equip this, I equip this. And then I drink this before it... No, freezes. Hey. Drink, not drop. That saves my hydration a bit. I've got these things here. Can I not? Nope, there's no magazine for that. Okay. So, you know what, this? I'm using a mod so that I can actually use other, magazines. Like compatible magazines with compatible weapons. So now I've got something. Keep that in single fire. I am losing health. Do you have any recovery items? No? What good are you, dude? What good are you? How can I help myself if you won't help me? Nothing. I was really hoping... Ooh. There we go. There we go. That does something. Okay. Well, okay. That's much better. 605. So, I get the magazines. I get... get some 9mm while I can. And then add some things to sweeten the deal. Just barely. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Cool. Okay, I have to do something. I have to save myself. Oh, come on. Man, I miss having that fire over here. Okay, see, the sound is still wonky because I'm still getting the bullet crack on the other side of... Oh no, there's another shooter still. Yeah, great. Ah, no. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm at 0. I'm at 0. What? I'm at 0. How am I still alive? What? How am I still alive? I'm at 0 health. Ah. Wait. Wait, why am I still alive? I got shot. And I'm like dying of hypothermia and stuff like that. So why? Wow, great. This is going really well. This is going so well for me. Health is 0. Is this a result of one of the skills that I boosted? Adaptability. No, because I don't have that. Actually, I don't have any of that stuff because it was the last time. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Also... Well, body temp is rising, but why am I not dying? Why wouldn't I die from these health conditions? Heal? 25%. I mean, I died last save, so like, able to teleport. No, okay, so the cheat menu doesn't have anything that would keep me alive. What? Is this just like a glitch? Am I alive for like no reason at all, basically? What? I'm really confused. Why would I still be alive at 0 health? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This is bizarre. Okay. So if I'm shot to death, I die. But not when my stats deplete just from like being out in the elements or from like thirst or anything like that. Why would that be the case? I don't have any mods that would change that. Let's check evolve. Vitals, stats, no. There's like nothing that says that it would prevent me from dying at 0 health when it falls because of stats or anything. No, nothing like that, nothing like that, nothing like that. Auto delete save on permadeath, yes. Verbose log, multi-save slots, yes. If you hideout lights, recover loot, simulated ballistics. No. What? What? Okay. New game. Let's try winter again. Because what is even happening? Alright, new for this one. This will be 3rd Ironman. I have got to get to the bottom of this. Where am I at? I am... okay. Outpost. Not bad, not bad. Stats randomized, not great. This could potentially be very dangerous. Yeah, I forgot there's nothing to check here. If I run into any of these bunkers, there could be somebody inside and they'll just... Did I just see something? Okay, could have sworn. Maybe I like spooked myself when I thought I saw like a shoulder disappear behind the doorway or something, but I hate it when that happens. There's not much to find in these bunkers, and they don't do anything for my body temp, I think. Is it stabilized when I'm inside? I'm just... Oh, nope, nope. Stop getting stuck on things, please. I can't see anything because it's so dark. Alright, which if I can't see anything, y'all can't see anything either. So let me bump up the exposure. I was using advanced graphics, the advanced graphics menu, but it actually caused an issue with a mod that I was helping a developer test. So I uninstalled it and then I just didn't put it back in for this one. I probably will reinstall it though because it was really nice. I did enjoy like the bloom and other effects that it introduced into the game and the like granular control over settings. It was very easy to make it like much more visible, like the game at night. You can make it more visible, all that stuff. This may not be the best place to be. I think I should go to school because the looting areas in Outpost are way too far apart, and I'm not going to be able to help myself. I have to just kind of hurry up and get to someplace where I can find matches and a fire. So I guess that means that just running straight to Vostok at the beginning of a Ironman run is really only the most viable in the summer. Because when you've got stats ticking down even worse because of the cold weather, it just means that, I don't know, my potential distance covered or whatever, my potential progress early on is going to be heavily stymied. And it's just not going to be as much as if I were in the summer season where it's warm enough to not freeze to death outside. Nothing. I should just get into the school. Climb, please. Thank you. Windbreaker. Got some clothing item. Check. I need to make sure that I don't get blasted as soon as I walk into a hallway. Nothing. Come on, give me some luck here. I've got stats in the red over there. This is like not awesome. Fishing book, great. Tear out the pages, stuff them into my shirt or whatever. Can I find some 9mm? Toilet paper. I can give that to the generalist. For my first task completed. Okay. Got some jeans, got the car off. One 9mm bullet, a magazine, which is for the Karov, right? Yep. Do that, equip this. Yes, okay. What have I got? What's actually in it? 3. 4 rounds total. Ah. Very nice. The windbreaker does 15. Yeah, that also does 15, so I guess I'll just take this for now. The hot plate is useful. Take these things. Just take it all. Just take it all. Why even worry about it? Just get all the stuff I can carry for now. Sure that nobody's here. Nice. Got a little micro sight. G7. I can equip that. I can put this on that. Another Karov. Ooh, the winter jacket. That is much more insulative, or however that would be said. I am a linguistic genius and I know words, lots of them, many, many words. I'm also very congested, as usual. What's that? Some nails. 45. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff. Mosquito hat, some juice. Is that a magazine? It is. Wow, a bunch of stuff just like spawned on the floor out here. Get it, please, thank you. And then take that. Ooh, and that as well. Drink the juice before it's too late. Drink all of the juice. And then eat the pears as well. And then I found a blanket. I should be able to wrap myself in the blanket. Whoops, that opened outward. For some reason I wasn't expecting that. I'm no longer using the mod that changes the direction that doors open, so... You know. Alright, maybe I'll have to drop something to make space for stuff. Actually, I'll read this book. Yes, I hear those footsteps. Discipline and agility. Both increased. What does that do for me? Stats. Okay. Noise detection range is down, and walk speed and sprint speed are increased a bit. Very good, very useful. Just gotta play it safe. On Ironman, it kind of is just a survival sim. Because it's a constant fight in the wintertime at the very least. Or especially anyway, to keep your stats up. And constantly worrying about having your stats dropping to 0 is really stressful. And it adds a lot more requirement, I guess, to be deliberate with everything I do. Magazine, pineapples. How much shooting power do I have? Ooh, there are 2 bullets in the Mosin. That's nice. If I can... Oh, yeah, do that. That has more. If I can, just find a Glock or something. Or even just some more ammunition in general. That would be fantastic. Yeah, I heard that. So, at least with the, XP and skills system granted, through... Whoops, I need that. The Evolve mod. I do at least have some, like, proper motivation to fight. Because I get a lot of XP per kill. So I could try to sneak through the maps, but I still want to get kills with some regularity to continue improving my skills. So that I'm not just, you know, completely incapable for the entirety of the run. And the more that I have to use for myself early on, the better. Oh, I already had one of those. Okay. I'm just trying to sort things around over here. I'm gonna have a lot of random stuff. I already searched everything in here, right? So, I was just about to say. All that and no matches. Also, my phone keeps going off. I don't need to hear all these messages. Okay. Distracted gaming. That guy's over there. I think I just saw him. But if I can get in here real fast and check for some stuff that maybe I can find. Yeah, great, thanks. Can I even... Yeah. I need... Oh, come on. Alright. Drop that. Equip that. Pick that up. I have the boots, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That doesn't have anything in it. He is using a suppressed weapon. Okay, I searched all of the school building. There's only a few other things out here that I can actually check. And I can't get down there from here, can I? Ah, shoot, did I just bone myself? No, there's a break in the fence over there. Is there? No, it's not. No, there is not. That's just the corner. Ah, there is. Okay. Right here. And, of course, over there, too. There are some lootable things down here below the bridge. There's a campsite, for one thing. There are these little fortified concrete structures. that don't usually have anything, at least not much, I guess. No. No, no. That's going to be how it is for the most part, because, like, despite the robust array of mods that I'm using for this game right now, none of them really influence the loot that I find. Which is, I mean, you know, it's good. It's hardcore. That's true to the nature of the game, the deliberate intent of the developer. I will constantly be wanting more loot, though. And if I could just make a little progress, then I'll be in better shape. But as it stands right now, it kind of looks like I'm going to have to flee to the village and just desperately look for some stupid matches, man. Yeah, that's great. Oh, no. No, that's a broken bone. That's a broken bone. I don't have a way to fix that. I don't have a way to fix that. See, just running around is so dangerous because taking a hit the wrong way means that you break or bleed. And that really sucks. It's totally possible to just never be able to recover that, and then you just lose your run. So, yeah. Oh, there's a guy over there. This is as fast as I can sprint with a broken bone, which I assume is my leg bone, assumedly. Also, I don't think assumedly is a word. I'm just saying things as I try to run around here. It's a little bit hopeless right now. Unless I can find something to save myself over here at the mess or whatever that is, the cafeteria. Then, that might be it for me. 4th run down. Also, it's not always like this. You can totally start up an Ironman run in this game and be okay for a stretch. Especially if you're not using a mod that increases the number of active bots and, like, how proficient they are at shooting. Ow! And since your character really doesn't have any snappy moves about him, there's very few ways to react to danger in time with any meaningful amount of time to, like, save yourself. What you got? Nothing to heal me with? Okay, then I'm probably gonna die. There are a couple of medical cabinets on the wall on here behind the buffet counter, or however this would be referred to. No way. I found a splint. However, my body temperature is still 0. So I can give myself some really short grace period here, but not much, because I'm still gonna die. 15 health. Now, if what happened last time happens again and I don't perish from my stats falling, then something is wrong. I don't know why that would be the case. I don't know what would do that, but obviously something is working incorrectly. And it kind of defeats the purpose of, like, an Ironman winter run if your stats falling to 0 don't kill you. Primarily health in this case, because, you know, if stats start to fall too badly, then it's health that suffers, because whenever body temperature is at 0, whenever hydration or energy is at 0, whenever mental health is at 0, your health depletes. Your body health depletes. Oh, he's T-posing. And he's gonna turn and kill me immediately. I missed the crucial shot that could have possibly saved me. Okay. Fine, we'll swap back to summer. Ironman, let's try again. This is what? 5th Ironman? Whatever. Too many. This is exactly how it can be. A lot of hardcore survival games can be like this. I can't remember. No, you know what? Games like DayZ and what the hell? Hey, I'm back in Outpost, right in front of one of the bunkers. Yeah, so suddenly I feel like I need to go play some of the older hardcore survival games. It has been a long time since I played DayZ, and every so often I kind of want to play it. Stalker is always a must. There are some smaller indie titles. Whoa! Okay. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thanks for killing me right there. All right, Ironman, winter, enter the road. 6th. Whoops, I can't see because of my microphone. Sorry. Ironman, this is recording problems. This is YouTuber problems. And I'm not even a big YouTuber or anything. I just happen to have this stuff. Okay. Is this the winter? Sometimes I don't even know based on like, oh yeah. Yep, sure enough. I have started at the school. Oh, I thought I heard a footstep. Okay, maybe if I try to be more careful, right? I'm extra careful about how I approach all this. Survive a little longer. Because I just can't risk being shot. It's too dangerous to take any hits at all. No armor, no meaningful equipment for a long time. I'm not gonna have enough to support myself for a long time. There's already someone nearby. Yep. Yep. Just gotta try to evade them. And of course, that's the problem. I just want to be able to like get to a place and loot it, but when there are hostiles nearby, it's so much more difficult. I need to be able to loot safely, and I also need to be able to defend myself, but it takes so long to find gear from nothing sometimes, right? Like, it's not always so bleak and impossible. It really just depends, man. You could get lucky, you could spawn near some loot. The map instance that you load into could have potentially more loot than usual. You know, that sort of thing. But starting with absolutely nothing, having to start up from zero, especially in the winter, having no defense against the cold, makes this so much more difficult. And potentially, if you're bad at the game like I am, you can just you'll find yourself just doing run after run, starting over and over and over again, trying to make some progress. Eventually I will. That's the nature of these games, you know, you're just gonna keep trying. Try to be smart about how you navigate the maps. Try to move yourself along, like, loot routes. Oh, loot route. Loot route sounds like a thing. Nothing. See, it's bad luck. Sometimes there just isn't anything, and there are guaranteed enemies in the common areas, and now I've got frostbite. Ah, man, I've checked every potential loot spot that I've come across so far. And oftentimes there just isn't anything. And I imagine that that's going to be one of the things that's, you know, seeing more balance work in the future. Future builds of the game, we already know are going to be way different than this. And I would imagine that a lot of the player feedback having to do with the way that stats fall, because it's already made a difference, will make a difference in those later builds as well. So I suppose Auntie the developer will tune the way that... No! Will tune the way that the character reacts to cold and stuff. Because I think that it's actually terrible that the bots aren't having to do what the player has to do in order to survive in the cold, right? So like they should have to go navigate to fires and like start fires and stay inside to like keep warm and stuff like that, but they're just sort of wandering around. There are these kill machines that just sort of like Terminator stomp through the maps, just scanning for anyone to shoot at, and then they shoot at them when they find them. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing so far. There are a lot of open spaces and you just have to cross them in order to get through these maps. So, I mean, there's like a lot of inherent danger regardless of, I guess, how skilled you are, because you can't handle the keys and the mouse in ways that prevent you from taking, you know, like complete amounts of damage. Like you can't like reduce the damage by playing well. You can't dodge bullets by running well. You can't even dart off in a sprint, you know, like sure the character sprints or whatever, he does run, but I wouldn't call it a sprint necessarily. And there's no like emergency fleeing mechanic, so you can't like tuck and roll. Wow, 2 splints. You can't like roll away from danger. You can't like, you don't have any invincibility frames. You don't have like a desperate charge to like run 2 or 3 times as fast to get to a safer place or something like that. You know, nothing. It's just a very camera on running object that moves through the environment in sort of a slow and clunky way type of game. Okay. Drink the juice before it freezes, and that'll give me, yeah, 92 energy, so that's cool. Energy and mental went up a little bit. I don't have anything for body temperature. I still don't have any matches. Haven't found a blanket. There's a can of peaches. Here's a hoodie. That's always nice. There's another hoodie. Boy, this is really making me miss the original file that I was playing on, in which I had everything. Oh, just a book. A book is useless out here in the cold. And even if I could burn it out of principle, I just wouldn't. To warm myself up. Maybe instead I could read the pages and warm myself with the knowledge that it gives me. Or something. Maybe it could be a book about how to survive in the cold, huh? Does that sound fair? Okay, well, you know what? I have a knife. So that's something. You got anything? No. Yeah. Nope. I don't think that it would be very feasible to try getting any knife kills with the bots the way that I have them situated right now. I think I think my mods would actually give them a much better time shooting me as I run up to knife them than they might otherwise have, so it's so much more dangerous. And since there are potentially more of them out here anyway, I guess it just wouldn't work all that well, and I'd be doomed. Doomed anyway. Oh, cool, cool. Now mental health and body temperature are totally 0. I'll eat some peaches to bring my mental health up a bit. But again, I searched the entire school and didn't find anything. Also, you know what? I totally said... Wow, another split. How wonderful. I was just about to say that I wasn't hearing the bots fighting each other, because that's actually something I was counting on for my Iron Man playthrough. If they kill each other, there's going to be loot. Obviously, that I can plunder and pilfer and take for myself, that I'm going to need to succeed. Well, I do have one bullet in the Mosin. I don't know if those are strays that aren't intended for me. The pairs are frozen. You know what? He is firing at me. I've only got one shot. Oh no, that's way worse. I don't like that that's happening. Sticks. Some of the most useless stuff you could find. Dude, what does he have? Ah, where is he? Yeah, it seems pretty bad. Can you all please kill each other already? Can you guys please give me a break? I'm just a stranger in this land. I'm already mixed up in a firefight that I can barely do anything in, because I haven't got the munitions or the implements to be effective here. Now, all of my stats are working well against me. Where's the guy who was firing a Western weapon very, very aggressively at me over here? Oh, what's in here? Oh, a bunch of stuff, actually. Ha! Nope. I'm trying to, like, save my bandage in case I start bleeding. I guess I have to bounce, man. There's just nothing I can do. I have to get to a place where I can find some matches, because for whatever reason, outside of the shelter, there's just no way to increase my body heat. Could use some hot coffee or an insulated blanket, or I don't know, like a personal heater that I could carry around, or a candle that I could just light and keep inside my jacket. Anything. Oh, come on. Really? You want to do this here? Yeah, ow, ow. Okay. Ugh. One more. I'm gonna start one more before I stop for the day, because I still have stuff to do today. Take me to summer. This is number 7, right? 7th Iron Man. Wow. I'm having some terrible luck today. Space. Give me something. It's the summer. I'll have much better shot. In general, it's still snowing. Did I select winter? No, I didn't. It's just still snowing, I guess, from the last instance of the game. Whoa. And I'm back at the school and everything. Health is low. It's at 36%. But my other stats aren't so bad. Maybe I could do this. I've just got to give it a shot. Come on, man. Find me. No, come on. Well, you know what? That is the Iron Man life. That's exactly how it goes. And start me up again. I'm not just gonna die right away and quit right there. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep the cycle going, and until, you know, at least until I make it a little farther, right? If I die again, fine, but let me make it a little farther. Let me at least find some matches to warm myself, maybe. Let me find a gun so I can defend myself. At least a little bit. Back at the school again? Holy crap. At least I have more health this time. I basically have no option but to try the school, especially since I'm so close to it. The sooner I get in there, the better. So that bad guys have fewer chances to shoot me. What do we got? Oh, wow. Cool. SOS medkit right away. Alarm clock. G7 magazine. Is that a thing? No. Rifle. Nothing there. Pretty sure the rifle was totally empty. Is there anything on the floor in here? Nope. Finished searching this level of the school. There might be things in here, but there's not. Oh god, my neck is really stiff. Get me a chiropractor. This Ironman run is taking its toll on me. And it's only the beginning of the day. I got up this morning. This is the first thing that I'm doing. So if I've seemed like sleepy at all, that's why. I got up and I was like, you know what? I've got the time this morning. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna record the next video. I've been promising everybody my Ironman run for the longest time and I haven't gotten around to it. So I'm gonna do it. And I do feel bad that it's taken me so long to get around to it too, because I really did mean to start this run up, what, weeks ago now? I'm not even sure, but I don't know. Life just got in the way. I've been so busy lately. Work is in a weird place. There's always something going on. And I haven't really had the time or the space to properly record something long like this, you know? Like, it's been easier. Okay, fine, I get it. It's been easier to do the shorter videos, like the mod reviews, for example, because I can write the script ahead of time and record it very quickly. And then, as long as I get the footage and stuff like that, it's no big deal. There are 18 bullets in there. Let me drink my soda and my juice before they freeze so that I can get the hydration and energy out of them. And also raise my mental health a bit. Body temp is at 15. That SOS kit with 3 full uses, man, that's really good. That's really good. Gotta keep it going. Anything on the floor, like a wonderful loot dump like last time? No. I just heard somebody say something out there. Charge it. Put that on single. I don't have any ammunition to waste. There is some toilet paper for the generalist. So I think what I'll do now is just run for village. Whoops. See that? See that guy out there? If I can... Oh god, what's he doing? Alright, listen. The mod, it's not perfect, okay? There's some jankiness that does happen. I don't have anything to do with that. I can't do anything about that. Eventually an update will fix that, and I wouldn't even really worry about it too much, because the next build of the game is going to have a ton of changes for the bots. And the mods that we're using right now are going to be totally invalidated. They'll have to be updated or just set aside because they don't have any use anymore. And we will all be able to enjoy better bots in Road to Vostok natively without any mod assistance. And eventually, I'm sure, we'll still get some mods, maybe one mod, whatever, to change them even further again so that you can customize them and all that good stuff. At least that's what I hope for. Hey, I got a bucket. What'd that say? Course book. What does that do? Oh, 20 EXP. Sweet. Ta-da. Why not? Body temp is at 1. Time to go. Can I... please, just give me some matches. Why are matches so rare in this game? Like, I understand that everything would be rare in a scenario like this, but I guess just for the gameplay, right? I guess just for my needs, I need for there to be more matches. Crap. Listen, I would love to engage, but I need to be sure that I have a shot. You got anything for me? No. It's really hard to see using these iron sights at night, because they already aren't amazing. But then in the dark, it makes it so much harder to see. Is he healing? Is that what I just heard? Got him. Finally, a kill that I can actually make use of. Give me all that stuff. Dang it. Kill a bit. Oh, man. Fine. What else did he have? Cables. Give me a backpack. Give me some matches. Give me a thermal blanket. Give me anything and everything. 50, that's pretty cheap. I need trading leverage with the generalist, because tax is at 100%, y'all. And I really need the help to afford stuff. Alright, last bags. Oh, just a magazine. I mean, it's something, you know, I can at least trade it for value. But on the whole, as a functional item, it's not very good for me. Nope. I'm just trying to check everything, you know, like... Yeah, okay. Okay, that's my limit. Dude, give me something. Give me a fanny pack, right? Give me something. Take me back to the village right now. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's be smart. Go directly to the generalist. Maybe I'll have a decent shot at trying to get some stuff. And see, when I'm running around like this, I'm not saying very much because I'm desperately trying to listen, so that I don't get caught off guard if there's somebody nearby. Because I really don't have any option but to keep running. My only defense is to just pick the best direction to run in, I guess. Because, you know, if I can run behind cover, I can give myself some obfuscation so that the enemy can't see me and shoot me as well. There's the fanny pack I asked for. Cucaro or whatever. Can't light a fire, don't have matches. Winter jacket, that's something. Got another one of these. I'll just take these, because I need stuff to trade. I need anything I can get for now. Things will get better eventually. Nails. What's in the boxes? I've already got... Can have that. I already have a bucket. Don't need another bucket. Okay, can I do anything with you right now? Is there anything inside this place that I can loot? Alright, the fighting is good. Let them kill each other so I can go check their bodies in a bit. Generalist. I have, for you, some toilet paper. Yeah, there goes that. Supply, what have you got for me? let's see here. Can I do myself any favors by getting perhaps... No? What do I want to have? What would I want to have? What did, Right, that's what this is. I'm not going to be able to get any ammo for that. The KAM would be easier, but it costs 2,280 right now. In terms of stuff that I can trade, I have stuff like this, 945. That doesn't really give me much wiggle room at all. I can get a backpack. I can also get boots, because I don't think I have boots yet. Do I have pants? I can't remember if I have pants. I don't. Boots and pants. Okay. So I get this. I get this. I get... Where was the pants? There they are. It's not great, but it's something. And then I do that. And then I do that. So I have these things. Whoops. I'm holding the start key. That's no good. Alright, so that's on. That's on. The pants is on. I got some carrying capacity now. I don't need that. That's for a task. Don't need that. I've got crackers, painkiller. I have a bunch of painkillers somehow. Bandage, that's always good. I've got these things here. I'm probably taking too much time to do this because my stats are just constantly dropping and I'm dying no matter what I do. Raw potato, ammunition, SOS kit. Use the painkillers. That's exactly what they're for. And I have them in abundance, so go ahead and do it. Why the frick not? Don't really care about that. Just bring these down here for now and I'll do this. Why don't you have matches? Like, sincerely, why does the generalist not have matches? Why am I so consistently doomed about all this? 685, that's not much in value. I can't do anything with that. Could get myself a magazine. Some meat. Energy is falling. But I've got crackers. I can get myself some provisions. Maybe I should try to get some ammunition? No. I'll just see what I can find, I guess. Okay, eat. Because mental health is always a problem. And, you know, it would be. But I guess I just always assume that people in this position, right, are just sort of, like, very hardy. Semi-auto fire. Let me check this. Okay, cool. That's not great. What's that? Nothing. I should just try to loot, I guess, a couple structures to get some matches, because dang, man. What the heck else am I supposed to do? What the Helk? You guys ever read the Helk manga? I have no idea how it would be, like, pronounced in Japanese. Hiruku or something, but Helk as, like, a name, especially for a character, is just really funny. And his face kills me. There's, like, one, like, between chapter page or something in the first volume of the manga that's just Helk's face, and his expression kills me, man. It's so funny. I really like that. And I think they also made an anime of it? I'm not sure. Also, if that's a surprise to anybody to hear me talk about, like, anime and manga, that's because you don't spend much time in my Discord server. Everybody in there knows well about what I'm into. Another winter jacket. Another one of these, another cap. I don't know, I guess I'll take it. But I have to... Dude, I have got to find matches. I'm also going to grab stuff for value, because if I can just keep running back to the generalist and trading stuff, eventually I'll get some things I can make use of, you know. Is that a book? It is. But I'm really hoping that just, like, somewhere on the floor or something, I'll find some matches. I do think that there should be other methods to start fires. And you should be able to make use of these wood stoves, because like these fireplaces, there's actually wood here. I should be able to light them with like materials that I can, I don't know, make in the house. Like I should be able to break some stuff and start a fire with the raw materials that I find. Like if I find sticks, I should be able to make a fire. If I find, I don't know, maybe I could like find pliers to open a bullet with and like dump the powder out or something and strike a couple of rocks or some flint together. I don't know, something. Ah, a casualty. Oh no, I'm about to be a casualty. Got him. Okay, he had some 7.62 on him. That rifle is in bad shape, 15%. At yellow condition and lower, which yellow starts at like what, 75 or 50? Whoa. The chances of your weapon malfunctioning really increase. Oh, dang it. Stop. Clear chamber. Put that in there. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Great. That's something. Yeah. Okay, I've only got 3 rounds for that, so it's not great. But I do have some stuff that I can go trade in now for a lot more value. Oh, that's good. That's actually really good. Let's go ahead and pop that in there. Uses the same ammunition, so thanks to the mod that I'm using, I can plug that magazine into my AK-12. And that's about it, actually. I don't need that tin can. I grabbed it accidentally. I didn't actually mean to grab that. Alright, I'm just searching around real quick for anything else I can find. Health is falling. Health is falling. I have to do something about that. Health is falling too much. I don't like it that it's falling so much. Please, God, somebody save me. Somebody help me with this. I do hope that you enjoy the longer videos. I do sometimes get comments about how folks like the longer videos as opposed to the shorter ones. I think that it is nice because I can do a lot more, and there's like fewer restrictions on like what I can and, you know, can't get away with, I guess, for time reasons. And since I have the time now to play it this way, I'm just doing it. So, yeah, you know, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you're enjoying Road to Vostok in general, however you're playing it, whether you're using mods or not. Because it is fun. It's a fun game. It's hard to play. It's, it really tests your patience, you know? It tests your mettle. That's good. Let me put that there, because that has more ammunition. Anything in here? Nope. Nope. Probably nothing in here either. Nope. Okay, I think I run back now. I think I run back to the generalist. Time is of the essence. I just have to go for it. Just gotta try to survive. It would be nice if the attic was easier to unlock at the early game, but I understand why it's not, I suppose. It does still feel strange, though, because in the demo, that was your first shelter. But also, like, the arrangement of this this map was different and everything. A lot of things were different. Okay, man, come on. Well, no, stock, no. See, I can get stuff to, like, consume. Like, get a knife, maybe. PRO shotgun shells. If I do find a shotgun, it would be great to have the shells. So, how much would it cost to get 20 shotgun shells? 760? Oh, very close. Oh, really? Here, just take that. Also, I already did that. I definitely don't have anything else. Supply. Will anything reappear if I go in and out? Yes, something did appear. I don't have any need for that. Dude, I need matches. Dude, I need matches. 226. Okay, so I can at least get that. That's a little bit of insulation and gives me 15 kilograms of extra carrying capacity. Dang, man. I sort of feel like I'm at a loss here. I would prefer to get 9mm as opposed to 45 because there's just this gun right here. The 1911 is the only weapon in the entire game that makes use of 45 bullets. And he's not selling any magazines for it. But I have the Glock, you know? I would like to be able to make use of all this stuff. You know what? I think I just have to reset. I have to get to the cabin and cycle the instance so that I actually have a chance to find some matches. Huh. Hello, sir. Nice. What you got? Ah, yes. Not bad, not bad. What was he holding? Oh, okay. So I will go check the campsite over here first before I go to the cabin and then go from there. Nothing, nothing. Oh, come on. Come on, give me something. Give me something. That's something. That is something. I do, I'm not gonna, ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go, that's something. There's a lot going on over there. See, I could really help myself here. If I had some matches, I'd be able to start a fire and bring my body temperature and my mental health up so that I'm not as bad off. But as it stands, that's what we're looking at. Oh, okay. I just have to rest for a minute. I just need a break to reset the loot. Come on, man. I've got to find something.